Well, this weekend's historic snow and ice storm prevented more than 1,000 people from getting their vaccines. That happened over the weekend.
But officials say this is not causing the delay that you might expect. Fox 12's Drew Reeves has details on how those appointments are getting squeezed in. Drew?
Yeah, that's right. This week, health officials had to work quickly to make sure that everyone who is scheduled to have a vaccine still gets that vaccination. And that rescheduling was being done at multiple sites around the metro area. But health officials say they got it done. Before the snow even fell last week, health officials knew they needed to get a plan in place.
We just really thought about all of the signs and cones. It was going to be difficult to plow, and our resources were going to be focused on the airport. So we made a pretty early decision jointly with OHSU to cancel the operation in the pod.
The airport, one of OHSU's vaccination sites, knew running those appointments wouldn't be possible. At the Oregon Convention Center, they hoped cancellations wouldn't be needed, but the accumulating snow made it clear operations would have to cease.
We're talking about a little over 1,000 appointments had to be rescheduled.
And that rescheduling process started right away. Brian Terrett, spokesman for the vaccination clinic, said they managed to reschedule everyone for this week.
So we were able to test our system in terms of our expanded capacity and how we could deal with that expanded capacity, and we felt like we were able to do that.
And he says it didn't affect other appointments that opened this week either. He says the convention center could actually vaccinate far more people than it does, but there isn't enough supply.
We have the capability right now using the Oregon Ballroom to vaccinate up to 7,500 people a day. We are potentially looking at expanding into the exhibition hall at some point in the future and could potentially vaccinate up to 25,000 people a day. The only thing that's limiting us is the number of vaccines we have in hand.
And the airport says a stroke of luck helped them out. They had already planned shorter days this coming weekend and managed to fit the rescheduled appointments in then.
There was an opportunity to just expand the days that the clinic was running this weekend. So, it's again unfortunate that it happened, but it couldn't have happened a better way in some.
And an important reminder that these vaccination clinics are by appointment only. This week marked the first week that seniors who are 75 could start making appointments. The convention center says that this week's appointments are already full. Live in studio, Drew Reeves, Fox 12 Oregon.